I'm reminding you of this in the intro because I feel like it's the best place to remind you. The t-shirts that are on sale, the Things Can Get t-shirts, they're on screen now. 5 days, gone forever. So I'm letting you know, if you want one, link in the description. If not, let's get on with the video. Hey. Now then, viewers, welcome back. Since we last met, oh boy, have things happened. Jack Rodwell is now officially a Salford player. Obviously, former Premier League player, has amassed over £22 million in transfer fees during his time as a footballer, from Everton to City and City to Sunderland. He's a big name player, and he's ours now. He's finally found his level on loan from Dundee. Ryan Bordley is also on loan, goalkeeper, backup keeper. We don't have any backup goalkeeper, so I figured we'd get one on loan. It'll come on if required, by which I mean he'll never be on the bench, but he's here now. And Dave Myers, who is a right midfielder, a backup for the backup, essentially, because we got Jeff Thomas injured for a little bit, so that was good. So, since we last met, in which was a 1-1 draw with Wigan, I've actually played far more than you might have anticipated, because I figured that I wanted to play against Swindon, and I didn't know how I could fit in a game before that, and this game, so I figured what we'd do is the Swindon and Bradford games, 2 tricky fixtures, so I thought they'd be interesting ones to show you. Our league form has been a bit different. We started the season quite poorly, a draw, a loss, a draw, and then a win against Portsmouth, and unfortunately we've turned around a little bit. Since then, a draw, a win, a loss against Preston away, and then 2 home wins against Gillingham and Fleetwood, as well as an away 2-2 draw, and it's looking okay. We currently sit 8th in League One, which is far higher than I anticipated, but at these early stages, you can kind of end up anywhere. 2 defeats, and we could be down there in 17th, 16th, so don't read too much into it just yet. But as I say, today's game's in Swindon and Bradford, 2 teams very sort of in and around us, so I figured it would be a good way to gauge just about where we are this season in the league table. Unlike last year, where the top 3 went up, it's the top 2 and 4 playoff spots. But if you've watched the Swindon lot, you'll know just how League One functions. Oh, what's that? Speaking of Swindon, let's get into today's game. Just quickly as well, financially, 250,000 back in the red again. That's gonna slowly but surely. Now, the real issue throughout this beginning part of the season has been our injuries. Now, Jeff Thomas, although he's very close to a return, 9 or so days, has been out so far for, 5 weeks with a sprained ankle. Don't know how you're out for 5 weeks with a sprained ankle, Jeff, but fair enough. And Willock's been injured. Borthwick Jackson is now injured as well. The Harp, Alex Hares, you might think, who's Alex Hares? Alex Hares is a youth player that was called up to the first team because we had no strikers. Got injured for 8 days, so that's good. Okay, this is the team for today then. Jed Steer in goal, who has been fantastic this season. Hopefully he puts in some good displays today so you can see just how good he is. The Fire, Anya and Nash are going to complete the back line. Kinsella, Wellington, Rodwell and Friend. Actually, we're going to change those 2 boys around, I think. Hall just in front with Richards and Jennings up front. Hopefully today we can come up with a win. In terms of the loan rules, you can only have 5 in any matchday squad. Hence, Ryan Bordley doesn't actually make it into the squad because I figure why waste an outfield player being off the bench when you can have... You know what I'm saying. Don't waste a subs bench space with a goalkeeper that probably won't come on. I'd call it the FIFA strategy because that's what you have to do on FIFA. So then, we are playing away. We're going to the Swindon lot, a ground and a team that I'm very familiar with. If you didn't know, I did a save with Swindon around this time last year, actually. If you want to go back and watch that on FM 2015, can if you like. You'll meet a man named Pixie during the series and you'll fall in love. So I mean, there's the advert for it, if you're interested. So, a win today, and we could move as high as 4th if results go our way. If we do beat Swindon, we will leapfrog them. Obviously, Swindon, one of the better sides in this division, a win for them could put them potentially in the top 2. So we need to do our best. We're keeping the 3-4-1-2 formation, although actually recent weeks we've been playing 4 at the back. Just because of our lack of strikers, I couldn't actually play 2 strikers because we had so little of them. But today we can do. This is what we're going to go with. On the other side of it, Swindon playing a 4-3-3 formation, and they've got a player called Tanner. Oh my word. Again, if you don't understand, then you should watch the series. Okay, I'm going to tell the team that they're huge underdogs. Not attack I've gone for, and I'm calmly going to say there's a lot more to come from you. I believe you've got what it takes, and hopefully some of them will react well. The only player struggling a little bit is Steve Hall for fitness, but we can mix things up a little. And as I say, I always watch on Pro Zone outside of the game, but we'll put it back into 2D so you can actually see what's going on. Right, it's going to be interesting to see how we get on against a team that play 3 attackers, essentially. We obviously play 3 at the back, so it could be an interesting game. it may well be painful for me as they go through. They've got a J Thomas as well. Not Jeff Thomas, surely. Jamie Thomas. Loads of Thomases. That's 2 minutes since Swindon have scored. That's not good. I am fearful, actually. We've been on a little run where we've had some decent results against teams that are below us in the league. We now play Swindon, who are above us. I fear they could teach us a lesson. Okay, 20 minutes gone. We aren't really in the game. We're going to go attacking. 10 minutes or so left in the second half. We need some sort of goal. Kinsella, corner ball, put into the middle, cleared, and now Tanner for Swindon clears. It sounds weird in my brain because I've said that so many times before. They're coming forward. The counter-attack is frightening, actually. Flanagan drops it off. Ball, well, I'll tell you what, Thomas should have scored that. Great save by Jed Steer, and we clear it away. Still 1-0 Swindon as we head towards half-time. Hold on, though. A highlight. Suddenly for us, it's going Swindon's way. We are yet to have a shot in this game. Despite having quite a lot of possession, Jed Steer holds it again. We're going to have to find a way in the second half to get some shots on target, or some shots on goal at least, because so far this just won't do. Actually, folks, sticking with the same highlight that we've just come from, I thought there was no chance. I feel conned by my own team as they come forward now. Thomas plays in Regis. Well, I feel like a magician has shown me the card I'd guessed, and I wasn't expecting it, because that's how I feel. You can see here there, Thomas playing it through. It's a shame we don't have our own J Thomas, as Regis finishes it off quite calmly, actually. 2-0. One at the start of half, one at the end of the half, and yes, not ideal. Right, what do we do? That's the big question. I'm tempted, very tempted in fact, to bring out the 4 at the back formation. So, I have a counter-attacking tactic, but I'm not quite sure how we're going to execute this. I think we'll play Anya at left-back, not that he's particularly suited there, and we'll put Leland in, and then everything else pretty much stays the same. We keep the midfield 2, Jennings goes up top on his own, Fred comes up to this right-hand side, Hall plays behind Jennings, and Kinsella on the left. Yeah, we need something to happen. I think this might be the way to do it. We're going to need an early goal, so although it's a counter-attacking tactic, we're going to start attacking from the off. I want some shots on goal, please. Is that so much to ask? Right. So in the first half, Swindon had 8 shots. They've had 1 so far in the second half, and we are still yet to make an impact. I think we're going to pass longer, a little bit more direct. Oh, Jennings through on goal. As I say all this, Friend nearly goes through. Wellington placing Friend again. Friend, well, it's a shot on goal. We've had 2 shots there. Mark them up. Oh, wait, it's counted as 3. My word. So we're coming into the game slowly but surely. The first half was very underwhelming. Ball played in. Donnelly heads clear, and now Jennings plays it back to Leland, and it's a curious through ball to nobody. So far, though, in the division, I think we're finding our feet. I think it could be going far worse. 10th. I mean, if we finish this game and we finish 10th, that's not too bad. Or in 10th. Ball played in, cleared again. But it looks like we're going to get a second bite at this. The ball's knocked clear, but Wellington's onto it. Hall now. Can he and Jennings find some sort of combination play? They can't, and now Close just about clears it. Ball played across by the fire. Jennings on it again. Struggling to find space going forward. Hall, though, looked offside to me, actually, as he has a shot on goal. 20 minutes to go. I guess we kind of have to go for this a little bit. We're going to just make Hall draw. Actually, shadow striker. I'm playing Swindon. I feel like it's appropriate. Jed Steer then. Free kick. Fires it up towards Jennings. Close knocks it down to Gape. Ford now. Ball through. Nash intercepts, though, and plays it over the top. Hall. Jennings. If we can get a goal. Do you know what? The last few minutes could be key, and Kinsella with a good shot, but saved by the goalkeeper. We've certainly come into it far more in the second half. In terms of possession, we've had far more of the ball. We're just failing to get more shots on target, and obviously that would then result in goals. I spent a lot of episodes recently just describing football. I don't know what that's all about. I mean, we're living and learning with this series. Living and learning. That's the name of today's episode, isn't it? I feel like if we're going to get back into this game, we have to score now. 82 minutes on the clock. And we're passing the ball backwards. Let's try and go forward with it. Friend now on this right side. He's no Jeff Thomas, but can he produce a similar vein of foot? No, he's quite like Jeff Thomas. Doesn't score goals, apparently. This second half has been all us. Jack Rodwell can't believe we've not got on the score sheet yet, as Gape picks it up in the right-back area, lofts the ball forward to Ford, and now they could have a 2-on-1 situation. If they can play the ball across, they do so, and it's a great save from Jed Steer, who, despite the fact he's conceded 2 today, has been in great form recently. I think it's interesting that... Oh, okay, then. That's going to seal it. Anya. Well done, mate. Can I just clarify, just for anyone that's maybe catching up, he's not called Anya. That's just what I was saying, and now I've nicknamed it so I sound right. Oh, it's the sad state of affairs. Beadling with the penalty then, and Jed Steer can't quite get there. Conceded 3, which I think is actually unfair on him today. As I say, we've had far more possession. We've had far more passes, we're just not making the most of it. It suggests to me that if we go a little bit more direct, we might get a little bit more fortunate in attacking areas. Because today, while on paper it doesn't look dreadful, the scoreline looks bad. Luckily that's written digitally, so, not paper. And there it is then, Swindon 3, Salford 0. The first team I've faced in the series that I've obviously managed on YouTube in the past, and it's come to nothing. I've just forgotten that I did a whole Manchester United save, and we've played them in this series. So, sorry about that, everyone. Right, not great, but we move on to the next one. Bradford, who have just got a draw against Scunthorpe, so that should be a tricky fixture. Right then, back again. Since we last met, which was literally a second ago, luckily for me, the Fire got injured, so that's good. He's out for 4 weeks now, chest injury. Started every game so far this season, pretty much, so he's now not available. Sorry though, Michael Parker can come in. Oh wait, no he can't, because he's out for 4 weeks as well. So, good news. Which means that Jedster in goal, a unfamiliar backline, in fact we're going to put Anya in the middle, an unfamiliar backline of Leland, Anya and Nash, in front of them then Friend, Rodwell and Pearce, Kinsella on the left hand side, Hall just behind Jennings and Richards. All of the players that are injured or on international duty would be playing. It hurts. I don't know why all these injuries are coming up, but it's a thing that's happening apparently. I'm not enjoying it. Today, Bradford. What can possibly go wrong? Bradford currently sit in 7th place, a point ahead of us, Salford. We can make our way very close to the playoff spots with a win. And again, Bradford could do a similar thing were they to win. Very much like the game against Swindon. It's almost like Take 2. They have their own player called Kinsella. What is this? They've also got a Thomas. What's going on here? To our Jeff Thomas, on the bench today, nearly back. His sprained ankle is nearly not sprained, so he'll be back soon, which is good, because we bloody need him. And that sounds harsh, because Lee Friend is doing a great job, but not as well as Thomas would be doing. Here is Friend. Let's demonstrate how good you are, Friend. Well, he won a foul. Won a foul? Won a free kick. He did not dive. Oh dear, first chance, it's a ball played over the top, number 4, left centre-back, failed to react. It was Nash, who did absolutely nothing, I might add, and Jed Steer bailed him out by making a good save. Early signs, not that promising. We're going to go for some structured countered shit. That's what we're going to do. Oh yeah, now it's about to get dirty. In all seriousness, I don't know what's happened. We're not having shots, apparently. More possession, again, but no shots. Second half, we're changing this up. In fact, let's go into Pro Zone. It's Pro Zone. It's elegant and delightful. It's Pro Zone. You'll find out things you never knew before. Dum-dum, Pro Zone. Right, what are our average positions at the moment? What are we doing? What are we playing at? That's the question. We'll look at the overall. So, from what I can tell, this is the back line going forward. Number 19, who I do believe is Jack Rodwell, not getting involved enough. We need to force him forward a little bit. And there's a serious disconnect between our front two and everybody else. Not good. With the ball, the story is the same. Now, what are Bradford up to? Now, Bradford very compact, leaving their front two up top alone, but it's almost an impenetrable wall, especially when we've got 2 against their sort of, what is that, like a back 7? Let's change our own tactics and find a way to break this down. So what we're going to do is this. Jamie O'Hara on, and because these 2 midfielders are, they're veterans of the footballing scene, we're going to make them central midfield support. We're going to push everybody on. Hall's going to go attacking. This is what we're going to do. We're going to try and penetrate their area. They've only got 2 players up front. We're not worried about it. Let's get out there and win. All right, I've laid my blanket down. Time for a second half picnic. Okay, Jamie O'Hara. Never thought I'd have him at Salford, but this is your moment. Already in this half, 2 shots. We're in this game. Let's go attacking as well. Let's show them what we're made of. Bradford chance. I feel like I may have left things a little exposed. Hit the post. So technically we might as well, look, we could forget that happened and it would make no difference to the outcome of the game as we are offside. Come on, I'm trying to poach an away goal here, and then we can just sit back and defend. As Kinsella on this left-hand side got some room to manoeuvre inside of O'Hara, who's picked up an injury. We play it around very nicely. I've called him the friend. I don't know why I just added the on the end of things. As Kinsella hits the post at the back post, I threw myself off by saying the friend. I don't know where that came from. It's because we've got a whole team here and not a single person's first name is the. Unnerving. Right, Jamie O'Hara, who came on, is now going off.
Ladies and gentlemen, making his way onto the field, number 6, Andy Tannoy.
Been a bloody while. When you bring Andy Tannoy on, you need to make sure your set piece takers get sorted out. He's a specialist. That's what he's here for. It's like you call him in. He's like a doctor. Was only room for one doctor. Come on then, Andy. I know you're half a star now, but you can influence this game. I believe in you. Now, the friend. I've called him the friend again. He's not called the friend. He's Lee Friend, and he's been fouled, and it should be a red card. They're going to be down to 10, which is useful because when we brought Andy Tannoy on, we also went down to 10. So, hopefully, we can find a way in. Tannoy to take the free kick. Oh, this is exciting. Andy Tannoy with the free kick. Whips it in. Nash is there. Oh, Andy Tannoy! He's assisted the goal. Nash rises highest, and it's 1-0 Salford. Who knew that...
Number 6, Andy Tannoy. I'm so excited up here in the commentary box.
There we are then. 1-0. Tannoy, look, we slag him off. It's a wonderful ball in. Nash rises highest. Admittedly, they're down to 10. The keeper's jump is like a salmon, but it's not enough. 10 minutes to go. We're going to go defensive. We're going Italian. We've learned this in the past. Kinsella ball in. Headed clear. We have to meet that first, and we do so. Richards gets there. Boot it forward, my friend. I don't care where it goes. Just clear it. Rodwell, though, on it. Look, if we're going to be precise about it, let's maybe create another chance. The friend... He's not even got the written on his name. I'm just doing it. Friend's taking it on this right-hand side. If he can find a way into the area, or at least getting the ball into that direction, that'd be lovely. Richards now, with a chance perhaps. Hall, shot on goal. Rodwell, we're recycling it well. My only concern is that we give it away, and they get a chance to break as Friend brings it forward. Friend, shot on goal. Harvey turns it behind for a corner. We know who's going to take it. Number 6, Andy Tannoy, to whip the ball in, to fizz it in. Can we make it 2? Can Tannoy come on the pitch and double assist? Let's find out. Ball played in. Nash is there again, cleared this time. Richards, he should play it back out to Andy. He does so. Andy can't run. I forgot to tell you, Andy can't run. Oh God, Andy looks exposed. Wilson bringing it forward on this left hand side. I feel like we should take him off at this point. Wilson, he's only really got one man in the middle, and the ball in's weak. I feel like, would it be bad to do that to him though?
Coming off the field, number 6, Andy Tannoy.
Thanks, Andy. We need to have actual midfielders there, though. We're going for a 3-4-3, which seems risky. This seems like a silly thing to do. I just think we're going to get overrun if he's there. Right, time ticking down. How much added time is there left on the clock? There it is then. 2 minutes. Come on. We've made our substitution. That should be... well, to say Tannoy hasn't won us this game would be... Well, hang on a moment. Would be a lie, because it looks as if... Well, we're going to come forward again. Friend on this right side takes on this man, and they've decided to block there. At Valley Parade, it's Bradford 0, Salford 1, and after the disappointment of the first game, Andy Tannoy is bringing us lots of joy, hasn't he? And I think we've enjoyed that. That was really special. He's still around, he's still loving it, and he's still having an impact. There we are then, 1-0. And that puts us up to 7th place, just outside those playoff spots, but does make us leapfrog Bradford. So far, it's going okay. And that, my friends, does indeed bring us to the end. If you have enjoyed today's video, please leave a like. Let's aim for that 1,000 like target. If we can hit it, I'll be ever so grateful. If you've enjoyed the rest of the series or enjoyed this video, please hit the subscribe button. And if you want to see more, I've ruined my own outro. Basically, if you've had fun today, leave some appreciation somewhere. That's what I'm getting at. And as I mentioned at the start of the episode, if you want a t-shirt, link in the description down below too. We love with care. From Let's Benji. Until tomorrow, when I'll see you again. Goodbye. Andy Tannoy. Who bloody knew?